Alright everyone, I'm going to do a quick video on how to clean the ashes out of the reaction chamber of Heatmaster G Series. This is a G200 I have here. I do this about once every 4 weeks of operation. Usually I push about a cord, maybe a little over a cord of hardwood through the furnace every 4 weeks. That's about appropriate for me to clean out the ashes. So once a month. This process doesn't take too long. I'm not going to record the entire process. It takes about 10 minutes, so we'll start. We'll show you. We'll get started, then we'll stop and show the ending. So first thing I like to do is, if you want to come over here to the camera, I power down the furnace. So I just click off. Power is completely off. I do that so the fire doesn't, so the fans don't come on, and so the reaction chamber, so the combustion doesn't start while I'm cleaning the furnace. You can probably do it quick enough to where you don't have to shut it down. I just shut it down. If you take a look in here, this is kind of where we're at after 4 weeks of operation. You can see the fine fly ash, little ash build up in there, so it'll take us not too long here to clean it out. Use your tool provided by Heatmaster. Got my ash bucket here. Mine fits pretty good right underneath the lip of the reaction chamber. So the first thing I do is I'm going to get down in there, go all the way to the back of the refractory nozzle and pull everything straight out. Pull all the way back to that refractory nozzle. Be very careful with the refractory nozzle, especially if it just shut down after a cycle. That is a wear item on the stove, and you don't want to mess it up. You don't want to crack it. So be gentle. Scrape everything out. That's looking pretty good. Move the ash bucket over to the side here. Now I'm going to start cleaning out the 2 channels that go all the way to the back. This is where most of your ash is going to build up. Very fine fly ash. It's almost like flour. It's very, very fine fly ash. Michael, if you want to get a close-up of that clean chamber. So there's a clean channel right there. That's what the channel looks like when it's all cleaned out. Back up a little bit. We're going to get the other side of the channel now. Since we've already done all this, we'll just record the entire session for you. Okay, here's my first bucket full of ash. I believe this is a 3-gallon bucket. Dump it over in the snow. Dump it over somewhere where it's not going to start a fire. This stuff is pretty smoldered out, but just always want to be careful. Again, we're going all the way to the back with this tool, scraping everything forward. Be careful with the refractory. Just be gentle. All right. You see the majority of that? It's cleaned out. We're looking pretty good all the way back there now. Now what I do is, for my last little bit here, is I take a scraper. Let's take a regular scraper, like paint scraper like that. And I'm gonna clean up right here in front of the stove. Get all that fine ash away from around the door jamb. I like to scrape a little right here. Okay, back up a little bit, and right here around the door, last little piece that I like to do is I like to clean out this viewport. I use a stainless bolt, just what I have available. Gently take the ash out. I take a rag, I spit on it, I take some fine fly ash, and I clean the lens. Take my gloves off, go dump the last bucket of ash, and that's it. That's the whole process. So, in a little over 8 minutes, we did our monthly maintenance. That's it. Ash is completely cleared out of the chamber, out of the refractory nozzle, all the way back. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very easy. Thanks for watching.